Hello guys, let's see if I can get you on me. I really should do this in front of the mirror, but we'll see. Yeah, I need the mirror behind me. Hold on just a second. Okay, now we'll see if we're lined up. Oh yeah, we're lined up good. Okay. Okay, it's gonna cut in half. I don't know why. I probably won't record this, so let me just. Hi guys, it's Amy. I'm back, another video. So I've been doing a lot of watching of feminist media documentaries, especially media and women and beauty, the standards of beauty and media. And I've just been getting more and more pissed off as I watch these things because I see how much it's affected, you know, not only my self-esteem, but the self-esteem of, you know, of girls in general since forever. And how it really makes us compromise on what we are, who we are. So me coming out of a bad relationship with somebody way too young for me made me realize that, you know, there's so much I've been going through. First of all, an ego battle. I've been getting closer to God, and I realized how far ego is from God, because I will find my ego telling me to, you know, call this person or see if he's seeing someone else. I mean, I bet he is. It's like the ego will do anything to ruin you and to ruin your peace of mind. That's how you know the ego from yourself, because yourself is rooted in God and would never want anything but the best for you. Oh, I love this song. Oh, I've just been dealing with so much. So yeah, I will find my ego saying things like that to me, and I know that it's not in my best interest. Another thing I'm noticing, it's like, I'm sorry. Another thing I'm noticing is, you know, I've been going to a chiropractor for the pain in my hip. It's there all the time now. I went to the beach today and went for a walk, and even walking hurts. And I'm like, well, why even stop speed? So I bed walk, you know, after a while, I'm like, fuck this. If it's going to hurt when I walk slow, then I'm going to speed walk. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to run because I don't know if that was the original cause, but, you know, I'll know more after the MRI. I'm thinking maybe I need to get, I'm sorry, there's something in my mouth. Need to get into physical therapy and Pilates and just figure out what this pain is about. It just can't be a tight muscle all the time. If that's what it is, then I need muscle relaxers, because I don't know that I'm tensing it up. It's supposed to be from sitting, but I mean, most of the time, you know, even if I lay all day long, it hurts. So that's why I'm drawn to think that there's something wrong. I wouldn't be surprised if they find a mass on my spinal cord or something. At this point, I want any answer to tell me what's going on. I'm all over the place as usual. I think my main idea for this video today is I want to talk about how much the media tries to beat women down to sell us products and how unethical it is. You know, I think products should say, because you are so beautiful, you know, we made this for you. to enjoy the beauty of your hair and skin and body. I always wonder, did I get all the cosmetic surgery I got because I thought I would look better in the mirror? Well, yeah. I mean, I can't say that I got anything done for anybody else because those are big scars. And, you know, they didn't all turn out the way I thought they would. You know, my arms fell back within 2 years. So that was, I mean, I'm not going to say it was a waste of money because, you know, that was 2 glorious years, but, you know, it's back. And whatever skin I get cut off, the new skin is just going to, it's just going to fall down in its place. So it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't make sense to keep cutting the skin off. So I've really wondered about the messages, and I'm amazed that as someone who is overweight, I almost think I might have had better self-esteem than some of the beautiful girls because I already was losing. So maybe the pressure was taken off of me. I don't know. It's an interesting question. But I'm watching these documentaries and I'm just like, it's not, men do not have to put up with this. You know, I dated a 25-year-old asshole, horrible person who was born long-legged, tall, you know, long arms and long hair, beautiful, but so much wrong with him. And I'm like, when did I get so shallow to I would abuse myself for a pretty guy who gave me nothing? What does that say about my self-esteem, my vanity, my narcissism? Why did I do that? I mean, literally, I did it to have something pretty to look at. But dealing with him was a nightmare. Every second of our relationship was a nightmare. I cannot remember any good moments, really. Because I was always ignored, and he was always on his phone, and there were never any conversations. There was no quality. I don't need to berate this. I'll just tell you that, belabor this. I'll just tell you that it was bad. And I endured it for aesthetics, and I have really had to examine that. Men just have no idea the damage done to us. It's a man's world, and it is set up to keep them strong and us down, and you have to fight, and you have to be unpopular, and you have to say unpopular things to be yourself in this world. And I have absolutely, and this is something else I've been wanting to address, you know, up until probably a month and a half ago, I've been thinking, oh, I need to get out and meet people. I need friends. You know, I just felt like I was so anxious and I felt like such a loser. And that has passed. I don't need other people any more than I can meditate on them and pray for them with God. I know that we are put here to help each other heal. I know that we are put here to help each other get along. And to feel God's love. And I'm cool with all that. But to just hang out with people, I don't care about having friends. I really don't. Because I get along, I'd rather be in my own head, exploring my own things, thinking my own thoughts, and not having to explain them to people and talk about them. And I'm over it. I'm over thinking I am complete. And you know, like my grandmother always said, I enjoy my company just fine. Just fine. And I don't beat myself up anymore for not being more outgoing, for not trying to make friends. I don't beat myself up anymore over anything. And it has set me free to really do nothing. I slept all day yesterday till 7 at night, and it felt amazing. No guilt, no, you should get up and you should go running, and then, you know, ooh, how about go get something to eat? I mean, you can't stay in your apartment all the time. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I found out that my neighbor's wife died 2 years ago. And I didn't know if he was a shut-in. I didn't know if he was schizophrenic or a war vet. And now I get that he's horribly, horribly depressed and probably finds no reason to wake up in the morning. And it just makes me so sad. And I'm thinking, I really need to start reaching out to him. Right next door. You never know who's living next door to you. And I would just love to go to him and tell me, interview him and say, tell me what you know about love. Tell me what you know about partnership. Tell me what was beautiful about her, what you remember most about her. And I mean, he's a wealth over there, a wealth of experience over there. I didn't even know. I know he was nice. I had no problem with him. Anyway, random, always random, right? But who cares? I don't care. Whatever. Watch or don't. I don't care. Nobody watches these anyway. They're for me. I'm very curious about the future. I have plenty of time. It's just it's night and day from where I've come from. I had this feeling that I was running out of time. I have to hurry up. And I realized that a lot of this language comes from my past. My dad was very impatient, and very critical and yelled and just, you're ignorant and you're stupid if you don't get it quick enough. And I was just a kid. I was just a child, a little baby, an innocent, beautiful child, new in the world. And I didn't even have an opportunity to take any of it in before I was understood that it needed to be done quickly and you better know how to do it. And to this day, I've noticed that when I can't pick something up fast, I get really upset. I remember the first time I went to piano, she spent a really long time with me, and I couldn't get something. I couldn't even grasp what she was saying, and I was paralyzed, and I almost started crying. I was like, okay, I gotta stop. Because it was ingrained with me, and now I let myself realize, look, playing the piano, you're learning. It is okay to make mistakes. It is okay to go at your own pace. It is okay to not hurry. It is okay to make mistakes. It's okay to have your own process and your own thoughts. When it came to when I met him, I was in a hurry. I better get someone, you better hurry up and just lock it down. And I just made so many mistakes because I know now, I have a right to take my time with someone. I have a right to tell them no. I have a right to say, no, you cannot come over and stay. No, I do not want to see you this weekend. No, I really don't think this is going to be a relationship. No, I really don't like your character. Sorry, but I think I need to end this now. I'm not really what I need or looking for, or, it's okay for me to say, I don't want this. It's okay for me to say, I don't want to do this. It's okay for me to say, I don't like this. And it's like a dawning of a new, I just never knew that I could say those things. Because I always have to be in a hurry. I always have to make a quick decision. I always have to be impatient and expect things quickly. And I have changed my mind completely. I believe that if I had not been abused, that I would have been probably a famous pianist or a dancer if I hadn't been kept overweight. And I don't know. I mean, I think everything happens for a reason. I think I chose my parents before I came here. But, I'm someone who likes classical music and the piano and the cello. And I'm, a very reserved, reflective, introverted person who prefers my own company over anybody else. And that doesn't mean that I think I'm better than everybody else. That's not what it's about. It's about, I'd rather be alone and live my life, which exists in here. That's all that means. It doesn't mean anything else. It doesn't mean like I don't believe anybody else has anything to offer, but there's just not anything else I need from anybody else. That's a liberating feeling, to not be on myself all the time, that I have to do what other people think I need to do or say I need to do, or how I am is not right. How I am is just fine. there's nothing I need to criticize myself about. This body will die. So what? I'm not of this body. I'm not of this world. It's a very exciting place to be in my life. I was ready to give up. I was ready to die because I couldn't stop being upset. I felt so rejected, and I understand now I did the rejecting. I didn't say no. I put myself, I was codependent. All his needs came first. I panicked. I didn't think I had any time or I had to be with someone. Who told me that? What? Why? But I understand that my attitude coming here was wrong. I also understand if I hadn't had hair extensions in that gave me long hair, I would have never met him. He wouldn't have even given me a second look. Which makes me hate myself for getting the damn things, but they were pretty at the time. Wow, the messages that were in my head. The ego that tells me, send that text. Send that text. I bet he's doing something you wouldn't like. I bet you were right. Find out. Just pushing me over the edge of a cliff. Just egging me to make bad choices and bad mistakes and take it to the hilt. Be reckless. You can recover. It's fine. You can take this. You even like this. You like it rough. You like it to hurt. This is good. This is what you know. This is familiar. I was watching a video that said you can be attracted to what hurts you, because if that's what you're used to with your parents, even if it's unhealthy, we're not all looking for love. We're not looking for anything good for us. We're looking for what we're used to. And for me, that was not love. That was abandonment. That was never being good enough. No communication. I mean, now I've got a guy who's like, hey, would you like to meet and have, would you like to talk on the phone or have some tea? And I'm like, and it's not because he's nice that I'm rejecting him, but it probably is. I'm just not interested in a relationship. I'm not even interested in talking to anybody. I have nothing to say. I checked on him because he said his leg was hurting, and he checked on me too. And for me, that's enough, I would like to become friends, but there's not this. I'm not pulled. I'm not being chased by the imaginary, dragon anymore. There's nothing chasing me. There's nothing pursuing me. I'm not listening to my ego. I'm learning so much about self-preservation and self-love. How bad we all are to ourselves. And it begins with our parents being so shitty to us and internalizing these voices. Come here, Kelly. Say hi. Hi, Deborah. Meow. You're pretty. So, yeah. Let's see if we can get the kitty. Where's the kitties? Can you see her? Oh, there's the kitty. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Oh, hi, honey. Look, why are you? So, yeah, I keep looking at the mirror behind the camera. I'm not a very good vlogger. I'm me. I'm not trying to make a career out of those. I don't even know if anybody cares about what I say. I mean, I know it has value, but I don't know if anybody cares. Watch the messages you feed yourself. That I would definitely say. I don't know if this amounted to anything. It did for me. I hope you enjoy it.